Themyscira. This place is pretty nice. You could say it's paradise. Wonder Woman. Directed by Patty Jenkins as the fourth installment of the DC Extended Universe. A dream project for Jenkins, who is a lifelong fan of the 1970s television series, even sharing the same birthday as actress Linda Carter, who originally played Wonder Woman. The film stars Gal Gadot in the title role of Diana, Princess of Themyscira. No stranger to DC film projects, Gadot originally auditioned for the role of Feora in Zack Snyder's Man of Steel in 2013. Actress Connie Nielsen, who plays Diana's mother, Queen Hippolyta, was also up for the role of Laura, Superman's dead mother. Our story begins on Supermodel Island, where we meet young Diana, who wants to grow up to be Xena someday. But her stick-in-the-mud mom doesn't want her to fight. But luckily for Punky Brewster, she has a tough warrior aunt who decides to give her pointers on the down low. And right off the bat here, everything they got wrong with Rey in The Last Jedi, they got right in Wonder Woman. Because even though she's the most powerful character in the film, Diana still needs training to hone her skills and learn how to fight. Something Rian Johnson should have understood before trying to write a hero's journey. Things start to get hairy when Captain Kirk crashes his plane in the ocean, and Diana is introduced to man for the first time after saving him from drowning, Little Mermaid style. Fun fact, The Little Mermaid is one of Gal Gadot's favorite movies, and director Patty Jenkins even cites it as an influence on her film, as well as Richard Donner's Superman from 1978, Indiana Jones, and Casablanca. The scenes of Themyscira were shot in southern Italy on the Amalfi Coast in order to give the island an exotic and idyllic look. I'll say one thing for Themyscira, besides having the greatest warriors of all time, they gotta have the best sandwich shops in the world. Do you think they use Wonder Bread? I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I promise, no more chick jokes. Period. Turns out Chris Pine's character Steve Trevor is a spy working for British intelligence, tracking General Erich Ludendorff and our gassy villainess of the picture, Dr. Poison, who spends her time churning up the most potent, disgusting gas you can imagine for the German army. And if you think we at Vader Reviews are going to stoop to a lame fart joke here, you're absolutely right. We're talking baked beans bad. We're talking high-protein diet bad. We're talking face-melting grandpa eats sauerkraut, deviled eggs, and cabbage dipped in mayonnaise bad. Now, good old Steve here stole Dr. Poison's cookbook and was on his way to report what General Ludendorff is up to. Fun fact, General Erich Ludendorff was a real historical figure, the supreme commander of the German forces during World War I. He authorized the use of mustard gas in the trenches, a highly corrosive gas that would literally melt the flesh off your bones. Author J.R.R. Tolkien would later use many of his nightmarish experiences fighting in the trenches as an inspiration for Mordor in his genre-defining epic, Lord of the Rings. You know, Ludendorff makes me think of Ganondorf. Dude, I just realized, Themyscira is basically the Gerudo Valley, a society of warrior women with no men. And if you've never played Legend of Zelda before, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But also, if you've never played Legend of Zelda before, what are you doing with your life? Anyway, before setting off on their quest to defeat Ludendorff, Diana decides it's dangerous to go alone. So after climbing into the Amazonian treasury gargoyle style, she takes a sacred sword and some other fashionable items, and sets out with Steve-O to find Ganondorf and Dr. Stinkbomb, so they can put an end to their shenanigans. But first, they have to put together a team of discount howling commandos. Now the similarities to Captain America here are apparent. A super warrior with a shield, leading a group of misfits into battle against the Germans during a world war, ultimately fighting a super-powered rogue German officer as a tie-in to a larger superhero event film. But Wonder Woman also clearly defines herself as a powerful and moving film, with a strong and meaningful message. And nowhere is this more apparent than the scene where Diana crosses the no man's land between the trenches. The essence of who Wonder Woman is as a character is perfectly distilled into this one beautiful and exciting sequence. When Diana is told they don't have time to stop and help a village, she bravely walks into machine gun fire in order to help others. She demonstrates the importance of doing the right thing, even if you have to go alone. But through her act of courage, she inspires others to follow. The power of this sequence is not only in its symbolism and what it means to be a hero. The action and choreography throughout this entire scene is truly thrilling, particularly as she fights her way through enemy troops, displaying her strength and prowess as a warrior, even breaking a rifle across her back. The true villain of the film is revealed to be Ares, the god of war, and I don't think it's too much of a spoiler to say our favorite super lady kicks the crap out of him and saves the day. Although considering how this movie ends for Chris Pine's character, if Captain America and Wonder Woman teach us anything, it's to never get in a plane with a guy named Steve. In the end, Wonder Woman is a landmark film with an important cultural significance that frankly Captain Marvel will never stand up to. With its universal themes of compassion, inner strength, and the importance of doing the right thing, Wonder Woman is an important role model for young girls, reminding us that true strength doesn't come from a place of anger, but instead comes from a conviction to do what is right, and to be a light in the darkness that can inspire others. Gal Gadot perfectly embodies her character both on and off screen, regularly visiting children's hospitals in her spare time dressed as Wonder Woman, to bring hope and joy to these children's lives, not for press or recognition, but to simply spread kindness to the world. The fact that she uses her role as an icon of pop culture to inspire others proves she was perfect casting, and garners my personal respect. So for its compelling characters, thrilling action set pieces, beautiful score by composer Rupert Gregson-Williams, and perfect casting of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, I give this film 5 out of 5 Death Stars. Wonder Woman is impressive. Most impressive. This has been Vader Reviews. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, and follow me on Twitter at Vader Reviews. Join the Empire today. If you do not yet realize your importance, share these videos, and together we will rule the internet. And always remember, you don't know the power of the dark side.